Stay curious.
Be expectant. Expect the best to happen.
Don't judge or compare or worry.
One who has learned to trust will not be surprised, even when he finds things coming from the most unexpected sources.
Just sit back now and watch yourself achieving excellence.
If we have a small concept of life, we will always be doing small things. Get over the old idea of limitation.
Every time we pay attention to something, we energize its presence within us. If we pay attention to negative thoughts, we just make them stronger.
God has created you for a glorious future.
We all use habits a great deal in our life. Some habits help our confidence, others don't. We have to amplify the habits that assist us and eliminate those that don't. Whatever you pay attention to returns to your awareness more and more frequently. So it's vitally important to acknowledge and concentrate on your successes, great and small.
Simply know that God makes things out of Himself by speaking the Word, and that in your own life you can do the same. Jesus would never have become the Christ unless He had had the courage to say, "Behold, I am He." You will never attain until in some degree you are able to say the same thing of yourself. We must learn to reach out and take what is meant for us.
Remember, you always get more of what you focus on in life. Nowadays, the atmosphere of ideas in which we live is very busy. Messages bombard us from all sides, and not all of them are very healthy. On television and radio, we're asked to buy far more than we can afford, and the news is always full of doom and disaster. To protect ourselves, we learn to ignore a great deal of it, so that we're not overwhelmed. But unfortunately, we can also inadvertently ignore the beauty and blessings of life as well. So we must learn to be selective and to reinforce the positive, beautiful messages in our lives. It's also useful to phrase things positively, to use optimistic language whenever possible. I don't mean that we should ignore difficulties or problems, but that we should always look towards the solution. When we pay attention to positive thoughts, we strengthen them so that they return to our consciousness more and more often. So whenever you think of yourself, think of your successful self, and the automatic, incessant train of our thoughts will take that positive picture of yourself to your unconscious, and slowly but surely, your fundamental view of yourself will improve, and it will become natural to think of yourself as successful, competent, and confident.